What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Chiefs preseason week 3 recap as the Browns lost another tough one today by a final score of 33-32, and they end their preseason with a record of 1-2-1. And now they turn their attention towards week 1 in just over 2 weeks at home in the Dog Pound on September 10th against the Bungles. But of course, before they can get to that game, they gotta make their 53-man roster. Now, of course, you look at the roster right now, and there's some pretty tough decisions to make. And again, there's also some pretty easy decisions to make. So, all I'm gonna say is, I'm glad I'm not Andrew Berry, but I trust him when it comes to roster construction, right? Now, getting into this game, right? Starting with my post-game observations. Number one, first team D is for real. Now, I know it was against the Chiefs' backups, but still, our defensive front was getting after Bouchel left and right. Every time you looked, there was somebody wearing the orange helmet in the backfield ready to make a play. In fact, Juan Thornhill returns to Kansas City, gets a pick six. Love to see it. Okoronkwo was even getting after him. Zadarius Smith. This was the first time in a while where I've seen our interior defensive line actually get consistent pressure. But again, it was against backups, so they're not really going to get a whole lot of credit there. But still, it was nice to see. Now, they do that week 1 against the Bungles. Oh, my God. I'm going to be bricked up for real, for real. Now, on the other side, first team offense did look good after a shaky start. Of course, Jordan Wilkins couldn't keep the ball in his hands, which is certainly not what you want to do when you're fighting for a roster spot, especially behind Nick Chubb, right? Now, of course, Jerome Ford will be back at some point, but we need someone to fill in until he's back. And yeah, not a good look for Jordan Wilkins. Felton didn't really do much. I mean, the running game overall didn't do much today in general. So not much to talk about there. But other than the run game, Watson looked good. Cooper caught a big pass for 53 yards. And Njoku caught a touchdown. Elijah Moore made some plays. Yeah, offense looked good. Number 2, backup defense with a Joe Woods tribute. Getting dog walked up and down the field by Blaine freaking Gabbert and some dude named Chris Olajuwon. Yeah, of course. Of freaking course. I mean, the drop off from our first team defense to our second and third team defense was like, here's the first team offense, the defense. Here's the second team. And then the third team's right on there. In terms of offense, it's kind of the same thing almost, First team offense was right around here. First team or second team offense was right around here. They weren't too bad. Third team offense was practically like way down there. Although they did make some plays, but Kellen Mond is ass. He should not be on this team once roster cuts are made. Like, not even practice squad. He stinks. He absolutely reeks. He brings nothing. Now, keep in mind, they originally waived him, but then the Cardinals came out of nowhere and wanted to trade for Josh Dobbs for some reason. So we decided, you know what? We're going to rescind our waiver request for Mond and keep him around for another couple days. Otherwise, they would have had to play Watson and DTR for a full half, which is not really what you want, right? That's a risk. And then, of course, we get to number 3. Cade York. Again. Now, of course, in typical Cade York fashion, he actually missed the first extra point, but there was a flag because the defense ran into him. So instead of kicking it again, because of course Cade York got hurt, and they went for 2, they got it. Cade York came back afterwards, made the last couple kicks, and then the biggest kick of the day, the potential go-ahead game-winning kick, got blocked because he kicked it way too low. Like, you can't be serious with this guy. I mean, I appreciate how the coaching staff and the front office have shown confidence in him. But when this dude starts missing kicks when it means the most in the regular season, what are you going to say? Like, the fans are going to want him out. Like, how many games last year did this dude cost us because of a missed kick at some point? Like, seriously. How long of a leash are we going to give this kid? Because, I mean, I understand it's preseason. But you can't do that in a regular season. Because those games obviously count. He starts missing crucial kicks in the regular season. Like I said, Browns fans are going to go to the facility themselves and drag him out by his feet. And they're going to hang a sign around his neck saying, "We'll kick for food." They're going to freaking get rid of him themselves. Like, you can't have that in the regular season. Especially when you're trying to win games. Because I swear, man, it could easily come down to Kevin's job being on the line. And if you have to trust Cade York, you might as well pack up now, my guy. My God. There's no way Kevin's going to put his job in the hands of Cade York. Like, seriously, man. This guy is so unserious. What's Phil Dawson doing nowadays? Like, seriously, what's he doing nowadays? Last I heard, he was coaching high school football. Might have to drag him out of retirement at this rate. Oh my God, dude. I don't know how much I can take of Cade York this year. Oh. Like, seriously. I'm going to be raging so hard this year because of him. I already know it. He's going to cost us like 3 games this year. And I'm being generous. Look how many games he cost us last year. I still cannot get that freaking Charger game out of my head. The Chargers legit gave us the game. This bozo freaking shanked it. I think he missed a couple kicks in that game too. Then you have the Jets game. Then there's a couple other ones too. Of course, you have the Raven game, the first one in Baltimore. Oh my God, dude. I'm gonna freaking put a hole in my wall because of him. I already know it. I already know it. Oh my God. It's funny because every time he misses a kick, people on Twitter constantly bring up a tweet from the Browns Twitter account that they tweeted, what was it? Last year when he beat the Panthers, they tweeted, "That's why you draft a kicker." And then since then, he's been ass. Man, can't wait. Now, as far as my game MVP goes, it's pretty simple. It's the first team defense. They all get it. Because what I saw from our first team defense was something that I haven't really seen from our defense at all lately, especially under Joe Woods. They were vicious at all 3 levels, especially out front. I have never seen our entire front line just completely penetrate the opposing offensive line. Usually it's the edge rushers that penetrate while the interior guys try to contain. What I saw today was everybody just try to get to the quarterback. Jim Schwartz, I think, would be my game MVP. I'm going to give it to the entire first team defense. Simply because, the backups were getting dog walked up and down the field after the first teamers came out. Yeah. But hey, it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this one, guys. Can't wait for the regular season to get here. And once they start making cuts, I will be making a video talking about who got cut. And then once they, if they make any waiver claims, I'll be talking about who they went out and got. Of course, they could still make trades too. So we'll see if they make any moves in that department. I would not be surprised. And unfortunately, of course, if you watch the game, on the very first play on the opening kickoff, Jakeem Grant took it out of the end zone, and he immediately got hurt. Looked pretty bad. They had to cart him off, and they put an air cast on his leg. I have not heard anything in regards to an update, but all I know is his season's probably over, which sucks because he was literally just coming back from an injury last year in training camp. So, yeah, his Browns career is probably done because this was his contract year. Unless the Browns do him a solid and maybe give him one more year next year, but yeah, he's pretty much cooked at this point. Now, one name that Browns fans have immediately brought up on Twitter is Cordarrelle Patterson. I wouldn't mind that at all. He'd fill a couple needs. Backup running back and kick returner. He can do it all. So we'll see what Andrew Berry cooks up for us. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up here, guys. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. And Ohio State football coming up soon, too. I'll be doing my preview on my Buckeye channel, Buckin' Crazy, this Friday night. So keep an eye out for that. Subscribe to that channel, by the way, too. I'm trying to get that channel to surpass this channel in subscribers. It'll take a while, but hey, you never underestimate Buckeye fans. Because we're lunatics. We're fucking crazy, man. Oh, man. Love it. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. And it's on to the regular season. Let's freaking get it. I'm out. Bye-bye.